Iguana are an invasive species here in Florida. We're here visiting from California. We are in our Airbnb right now. I'm picking up my rod, Okuma Hawaiian Custom 10'7", and as you see from the title, I'm gonna catch one and I'm gonna cook one out here in Florida. Again, they're an invasive species. I think I'm doing them a favor. So, and I definitely want to try it. So we're gonna be hanging out at the pool, and if we happen to see one, I'll put on the camera and make a little noose, which I'll show you right now. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make myself a little loop knot.
We do 5 a.m. 6 a.m. on Monday.
Like this, nothing too tight. Just so it slides, boom.
6 a.m. It's an hour.
That's a pretty good loop right there. If I can get that noose around his neck, I'll be money. I just got back to the pool and I see an iguana. Let's try and get him. Take your sandals off. Bob just said to take my sandals off. Right now I'm stealth mode. The reason this works is the snare is undetectable by the iguana or any lizard really. We use the same method to catch blue bellies here in California, but they can't even feel the line through their thick skin around their face. But this one seems to see a little bit of movement, but still doesn't know what it is. Yeah, I am. Oh, you have like that? I've never tried that. It's a noose. If I can get it around his neck. Yeah, I've seen people do that. But this railing's in my way. I went ahead and pushed the tip of the rod through the railing to get the noose onto the other side and hopefully give me a better angle at putting the noose over his head. Here we go. I'm on his neck. I got him. Got, oh! Oh, I had him. Ah. What happened? I don't know what happened. Your knot? Yeah, my knot. Damn it. I had him. I freaking had him. Oh, to be continued, guys. To be continued. Fortunately, when he fell off, he ended up in the water and then he swam onto this jet ski platform where I got an opportunity. I taught on a new loop knot and got another chance at it. My noose isn't coming down.
It's not sliding, huh?
No.
There it is. Now you got him. Now you got him.
I got him. I got him. I got him. Oh, get over the rail. There he is, guys. I got him. Can't believe it. This is a male iguana, and watch, look at this sign. Read this sign over here. Come on. It says green iguanas are not native to Florida and are considered an invasive species due to their impacts on native wildlife. So you are not nice to native wildlife. This property has iguana control services, so the property we are at actually hires people to come and get rid of them. So I'm gonna help with this guy. So yeah, we're gonna cook him up. Let's go. Since this is YouTube, I will leave out the part where I dispatch this creature, but basically you can skin this thing just like a chicken or a squirrel or even game like a deer. You make a slit and you're able to basically peel the skin right off. I took this iguana apart, including the tail, which I'll show you here. This is the tail, and it has these crossbones right here, kind of like pin bones on a fish, and then it has the top fin, bottom fin is what I'm calling it. So I basically filleted it like a halibut, where you go down the middle, get that meat on that side, that meat on this side, that meat on this side, that meat on that side, 4 times, and you're left with these little strips right here, just like this. So these will fry up nicely. Let's cook this thing, because we want to know what it tastes like. Any guesses?
I think it's gonna taste like chicken.
All right, all right. Yeah, probably. It's what they say.
They look like chicken wings.
They do look like chicken wings. Look at this. Look at this drumstick. That, like, or like frog legs or something.
You want to split it?
Should we split it? All right, well, you guys can see what they look like now. And then we're gonna split them. Boom. A little help from Bob. Yeah, they'll probably cook better this way. And then these are the pieces of the tail right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna salt them first, add a little pepper, and then we're gonna do an egg wash, and then into the panko, and we got our oil heating up right here. We're doing this in Airbnb, so we don't have like the thermometer or anything to make sure that we're cooking at the right temperature, but we should be okay. So salt, pepper, egg wash, panko. You're so what?
We're sad.
Sad?
So we saw him walking around the other day. But I'd rather you cook them, kill them and cook them and eat them than just kill them for fun, because that's kind of creepy.
That's true. Yeah, so for Florida, again, like you heard earlier, it is an invasive species. They actually have an extermination service just like they do for pests, termites, mice. They just so happen to have an iguana problem. So we're helping them out. So I noticed one of the techniques is Bob really flattened them like this, pushed down, creating a thinner profile so they cook faster and more even. Bob's gonna test oil.
So definitely one of the things when you fry anything, if the oil is too cool, it will suck it up and absorb all the oil, and then whatever you're cooking will taste like oil. If it is too hot, it will sear the outside and not cook the inside at all. So oil temperature is always critical whenever you're frying. You don't want it to be too hot. You don't want it to be too cool. You don't want to jump the gun and be in there early.
Are you ready?
Yeah, bud, let's do this. So your boy, he's crazy. He got that iguana and he's like, Bob, you gonna eat this? And I'm like, nah, I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but here we are. I am ready to try my iguana for the first time. Edward, I'm gonna give you the honors, but we're gonna go together.
I'm gonna grab
one for the wing.
I'm gonna grab one of these big juicy wings.
All right, you going for
with
nuts?
the bone-in wings. That's the only way to do it.
All right, you only live once, right?
Cheers.
Cheers. Here we go. There we go. It's like a chicken wing.
Yeah, it's like a chicken wing.
Ah!
We need a glaze.
You guys have a sauce, right? Where's your sauce?
We do have a sauce, but hold on, I'm gonna try this a little bit more. I'm just gonna let it, I'm gonna take another bite before adding anything to it. But I'm gonna tell you right now, the texture is tougher is not the word. It's a bit more firm than chicken, maybe tougher, yeah. Tougher than chicken.
I'm gonna go with this. This is a sauce we got from a restaurant here that when we had alligator bites. This sauce was pretty fire, and I was like, you know what, buddy? We went back there today. I was like, I'm gonna get a little more of that extra sauce for when we do the iguana. So I'm going with the sauce on the second bite, but it does taste like chicken.
So it is a white meat as well. Super white meat.
Not bad.
It's got a lot of texture, is what it is. You want to try some, honey? Like, I was going to town.
It's good. I was skeptic. I was afraid. I'm not gonna lie. I looked it up online. It's a delicacy in Mexico. So other people definitely do this. There's lots of videos online about how to cook it and how to fry it or whatever you may do. We chose to do panko fry, the old classic. I mean, this stuff is just way better than I thought.
That's a tail piece.
I'm gonna go ahead and apologize right now. If you have an iguana for a pet and we're having it for dinner, you know, we're really sorry, but this is an invasive species in Florida, down the Keys, all through Florida. They want you to kill them, get rid of them. We just happened to see a few, and your boy, he was like, let's do it, Bob, catch and cook. So here we are.
And what's funny, Bob mentions that it's pets, and iguanas are one of those things. People get them when they're little babies, they're so cute, and then they grow up to be these big animals. They just can't take care of them anymore, so they let them go into the environment, and it wreaks havoc. So don't do that, even with your red-eared sliders, those little turtles that you get that are really tiny, and you just let them go. They're not good for the environment. I'm gonna try one more piece. Then leave you with this. There's definitely a lot that you could do with it, but I don't know. I'm glad we panko fried it and we didn't just grill it, because that would have been a little bit harder to stomach. But I like it.
Presentation looks nice.
Right?
Even though we had fish and shrimp tacos tonight from the catch that we caught this week, in Mexico they said that it is iguana tacos were the way to go. We didn't go that way. We just panko fried, and you know, it's actually pretty good, guys. I mean, I think everyone would be really surprised.
I'll tell you what, none of it's gonna go to waste.
Not a single piece.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you guys were just on a rabbit hole, go ahead and subscribe. We do stuff like this quite often. We'll see you on the next one.
Good times, guys. Peace.